Now, Arena. So I'm going to tell him to run this defense. His best record was C3 with a 43% defense rate. At that time when he got this record, he definitely could have gotten G1 because that defense rate is pretty damn insane. Maybe he didn't rush. Makes sense. Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in Summoners War. Today we are in Hellish 1's account. This is a G3 Siege account. For some people that know Siege, that like Siege, Say When comes up pretty often. I don't think they're a top 20 G3 guild, but they are seen in G3 a lot. And they're also competing in G3 right now because the Siege is currently going on. If you look at his record, his arena is still C3. And I think this is why he's getting an account improvement from me. We'll actually be showing you his account improvements, the arena improvements that I've done on this account. RTA is C3, I have checked. He's in a higher point than me. He played around 200 games, so I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing. And that's about it. If you go and take a look at his units, he is missing a good amount, but he does have a lot of LV 5s. He's missing a lot of the Assassin's Creed and the Cookie units. Yeah, he's still missing the Douglas. No, he has the Rue, okay. He doesn't have Laika. It's the only notable one, I guess. He doesn't have Prajarnia. Yeah, like I said, Assassin's Creed and Cookies. He's missing Miles, which is pretty big. Is there anything else that's pretty big? No, not. Oh, I think Alicia was just not awakened. He has it. Varad, okay, Varad. For Wind, he doesn't have the Sagar. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have Sagar. He doesn't have Pungbek. He doesn't have the Lagmaron. But he has Leo Tiana, so I was able to make him a Leo team and a Tiana team plus one Eshir team because he wanted 3 AOs. For LDs, he has no light LD. Oh no, he has Kavarsi. Yeah, Kovarsi. Not the best LD5, right? And I didn't use him to make an AO or AD. And for Dark, he has a couple that are really good. He has the Wo Young, Nikki, and Ragdoll, and the Zaiross. A lot of Dark Nav 5s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Dark Nav 5s and 1 Light Nav 5. He also has the Debra. Now, I didn't make an AO with Wo Young. I think it would have been really cool if he did have, well, actually, nothing really notable to be fair, because technically for the AOs that I created with the units he had, we needed a strip, so it was really weird without a stripper. I think something with Nikki would also be cool, but I just went with the conventional ones because I couldn't really think of something good. Instead, I went with the more safer choices because he does probably want to get this red star. Runes, like I said, he played for a very long time. He's competing in a G3 guild, so they're pretty nice. He has a lot of fast runes. A couple of 22s here. Here's a 23. Yeah, it looks like he might want to be doing a little more R5. This one, 21. Slot 4 is a little weak. Slot 5, 22s. Slot 6, 22. Okay, so nothing like crazy fast, but he has a couple of runes that are over 20 speed in each slot, other than slot 4. Violent, 26, that's awesome. Then 21, ooh, only 2 runes over 20. 21, slot 3, another 22 right there. Okay, a couple over 20. Slot 4, another 22. Ooh, a 24, oh, it's flat. I see. Yeah, violent. This has to be used in a broken set or something, right? It's not really usable. Okay, a 23. And then slot 6, a 23 as well. With a couple 22s, which is great, but a lot are missing max grinds, where I think like these HP main stats or the crit rate main stats are worthy of legend grinds if you do get a hold of them. Finally, Will. Slot 1, 21, only 1 rune there. 22, 1 rune there. 1, ooh, couple 21 in slot 4. 23, ooh, another 24 right there. Fast runes on Will runes. On Will sets. Oh, 27, that's awesome. Ooh, this is a beautiful Ethna rune. If you get a crit rate grind, or if you get the crit rate from somewhere else. But it definitely looks beautiful. Okay, so overall, I think his violent runes are lacking the most, although you had some awesome quads. And then violent swift are pretty much the same. But I do think you would want to have, well, in your level, you really still have to farm those 2 dungeons nonstop, since a quad rule will definitely change a build, right? Will definitely bring a big upgrade to your box. We can take a look at Despair finally. Okay, a couple over 20 in slot 1, 21. Not the fastest. We get the idea on how fast the runes are on this account, but no quads, not notable. Yeah, GB12 definitely looks like it could use some improvement. RTA, because I want to show you guys the arena stuff with my improvements. RTA, he's in C3, playing a lot of games. Well, actually 200 games at this point is not too much. What kind of playstyle he's running? Okay, so full on second turn. Yeah, full on second turn, and it looks like it's working. And if that's the case, I'm hoping that his box is small. Wow. I mean, if you're so confident in second turn, why don't you try, focusing a lot of these runes into that second turn team? Because I'm pretty sure you'll get an improvement of 10 to 20% in stats if you take out half of this. There's 35 units rune, so maybe rune 20 units, and I'm pretty sure that you will up your stats a lot. Right now, you ruined a whole lot, where some definitely fit in more of a first turn team. Oh, Nikki. Oh, okay. Some aren't being used. Good. And some are probably like counter picks. Okay, they're not really ruined, so I guess you're not really using them. I don't know. I feel like you could do better. Well, with your main picks, it looks like, ooh, that's a pretty nice Leo. Yeah, that's a pretty damn nice Leo. I like it. It's a violent set. Yeah, violent destroy. I don't know if destroy set is giving you the best stats, but it doesn't have to be on destroy for RTA, right? Hard, see, C3 hard plus 127. Oh, it's missing a rune. My bad. So if you get a like 20 plus, it'll be plus 47, plus 50, plus 150. I don't know. I think it could be faster. I think the hard is pretty much broken right now, but I understand why you're not main picking it, probably because you don't have Miles. I think Miles hard Rakuni is a pretty deadly combo these days that a lot of people don't like. A lot of more answers as you climb, but the lower ranks are having a hard time. But this is C3, so maybe you know how to deal with it, so maybe it's not a priority for you. Makes sense. I saw Praha being really fast like this. What's following up to that? Because it looks like there's a big speed discrepancy between all of that. At least 10 speed, because the next fastest is plus 160, plus 161. I don't know. To me, the Praha looks a little too fast. Maybe you want to rune your stuff with better tune. Okay, that's RTA. I think I'll decrease the box a little. Just take out the stuff you're not using for sure. Maybe 30 units max, and start by priority. Rune them with your best rune quality, and if you can't rune the rest with similar rune quality, then I will just take them out. Now, Arena. So I'm going to tell him to run this defense. His best record was C3 with a 43% defense rate. At that time when he got this record, he definitely could have gotten G1 because that defense rate is pretty damn insane. Maybe he did a rush. Makes sense. At least his rune quality tells me he could definitely get G1. I don't know what defense he was running at that time, but the previous weeks, he wasn't doing too well. As you guys can see, 20% win rates with getting F3 and C1 records. So I'm gonna recommend him this defense. He didn't have Nora in global right now. This is a global server. So in global right now, in Guardian is infested with Vanessa, Camila, Nora, Windy. I think it's a pretty good stall defense. So I think it's my to-go recommendation if you guys are having a hard time deciding on a defense right now. Back then, like a couple years back or 2 years back, I was recommending a lot of Cardinal, Triana, Darian, Abelia kind of stuff. I think that kind of died down. A lot of people have pretty good answers, and I guess that one resistance is not enough for them now. It's more of, hey, how can I make the games longer, the matches longer? How do I make them just not come into it because they're sick and tired of it because the attacks are taking like 3 minutes per attack? And I think right now this defense is definitely doing that for a lot of people. So if you want to get your first Guardian rank, give pretty good runes to this team. I'll show you guys what I did to it. So Molly's on a Violent Endure build, and keep in mind, this account owner did tell me to not use runes from certain units because, again, he's in a G3 guild. He has ruined those units up with priority. And also, he didn't want me to touch his dungeon teams. So keep in mind, this is not the best that it could do. Now Molly on 260 speed, decent HP, 100 res, with skill 3 recovery and also taking less damage from wind. I think still a lot to work on. Yeah, there are some grinds here where he could do better, but it is almost at that point where it's max efficiency. Then we have a Camilla. Well, I'm going to turn order, right? I'm going to go Vanessa. The Vanessa goes first because that's a defense break. It's on Violent Blade with 100 res, decent speed, decent tankiness, doing more accuracy on skill 2, and also taking less damage from fire and crit damage. Runes are pretty much max efficiency, other than like some max hero stuff that he could add here and there. And the reason why I ruined Vanessa, well, everything after Vanessa other than Molly, is because I want the damage to go in as much as possible, right? Next is Camilla on 220 speed, or 219 I guess, on Violent Destroy on a speed HP build. Another unit that's almost max efficiency, other than probably legend grinds or max hero grinds, with 40k plus HP, good attack, decent crit rate and decent accuracy, skill 3 recovery right there, and also taking less damage from wind. He could roll the bomb damage to get something better too. Finally, the Windy Destroy Energy Revenge, a unit that has over 40k HP, a lot of defense, decent speed, same speed as Camilla actually. Stats here don't really matter because of the passive, he doesn't get defense broken, but with the AO that I use right now, with Christina to deal with these, the Oblivion definitely does well against this unit, and I have seen Windies that have high resistance. More skill 1 accuracy and doing more damage with defense and HP. Same here, defense, HP, attack with more crit damage, which is pretty much a lost stat because we don't have crit rate, but the additional damage stuff will work, and I added those because I do think you could use this unit probably for Siege. Now for the offense, I made these three up here. He did have Peng Baek, and there were some units shared. First one is the Tiana team. Now Tiana teams are used probably to deal with these, but sadly the Manon is pretty annoying with 2 fire units, right? But we'll try it and see how it goes. Tiana goes first on 290 speed, then the Galleon goes on 258 on Focus, Fight, Will. Then the Zaiross goes on 257 speed. Oh, sorry, 259 as well, but due to the base speed, it's actually going after the Galleon. Swift Broken, 85 crit rates and good accuracy. And then Cocky on 234 speed. Just letting you guys know, the speed there's a big speed difference between the Zaiross and Cocky, but that is fine because with Tiana's boost, really everybody could be tuned to that low speed, but these two are faster because it's being used in the faster Eshir team, which is tuned to that. Okay, let's check this out. Now we only really lose if that stupid unit parries, which it did, and it parries again, and it didn't. So easy win right there, right? We are in low C1. Let's see if we can do it here. Also, due to the low accuracy, 50-something%, we might also miss resets. But we did give an artifact with more accuracy on the Zaiross as well, for people that don't know, because I didn't show that. We get the increased cooldown on everybody. Ooh, she actually cut to a Nemesis. But that is totally fine. And this is how I want him to use this offense. So there's this defense here, which I really don't want to hit this one because there's 2 strippers. But in turn order, Leo's going first on Double Will Blade, 100 resistance, decent crit rate, some accuracy, pretty tanky. Then the Delpho is going on Violent Will. Then the Galleon is going on Will, Shield, Fight. And then finally, the Christina is going on Vampire Will. It wasn't a raid set before, but I do like the Vampire set due to more survivability, so I'm going to try that because I do think the damage is enough. Here I'm going to go for Clara because more does that. Now, I'm just going to do this here. The Moore's going to survive because Moore still has passive, unless we get Oblivion. Let's check that out. Was that 5 stacks? Probably not, huh? Yeah, probably not, because we only did 20k damage to that Clara. But we still got that easy win, right? Here's another one where we want to hit. And you guys all pretty much know by now, right? Because I showcased this offense so many times. Ooh, he has Will. Let's just hit the Cocky. Nice resist. Yeah, that's why I pushed back the cocky. You need that. That essentially saved us right there. We'll get the Oblivion on the Samat. Well, actually, maybe going for the Savannah is better. We couldn't kill. But it's pretty much a win, right? Oh! Oh! Sad, sad. But we do get the win here. With the kill of Savannah and then Cocky, right? Okay, and the last one is the offense to deal with really fast teams. Sometimes there's really fast teams that's hard to deal with. Martina, Shana, Triana type of defense, right? Those are sometimes still there. We can try here, although our Eshir is not crazy fast. But we could try and compete. Okay, we do outspeed here, so we'll take first turn, right? Get the strip. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness, we would have missed it on the... Oh my goodness, we lost. This stupid team. Of course they proc. Let's come in again. This is so stupid. Come on. 53 plus 15. Okay, that's 68. Okay, come on, get it this time. There you go. See, that's what's supposed to happen. Okay, she resisted again, but okay, I'm gonna assume that she has 100 resistance. That's fine. Oh, come on. Just stop. Let's just kill the Vanessa. I mean, she could heal and stuff, but you do see that. Like something like this too, right? It's really fast, but it has a bust stat. So in most cases, unless it's G3 having that, you'll outspeed with the Eshir. There you go. I mean, you won't be using this offense as much compared to the others, but it's pretty good when you want to easily pass through the lower ranks, right? Because you really don't want to skip anything and just kill everything on that list and then move on. Because even because when you're rushing, essentially you'll have to refresh the list, and that will cost rubies if it's not over a certain time limit, right? Actually, I guess I didn't show you guys the runes for this too well, but the Eshir is 222, then it's the Chiwu on Despair fight, 261. Galleon is the same Galleon we use in the Tiana team, and Zaiross is also the same Zaiross we use in the Tiana team. But that is it, and now he's currently sitting in C2. I hope with this AO he could get a better record. Let's see if I get a message later saying that he got the red star or something. Because I've been posting those. I've been posting those on YouTube, and it looks like people like the messages. But that was it, guys. I think R5 and artifacts are definitely something that he will need to work on, since he has a lot of great runes, but they still need a lot of work. Also, if rune wise, I think Swift and Despair needs a lot of improvement. Well, at least Swift, he can work with it right now, but if he wants to play the fast game in upper levels, then he definitely needs an improvement there, because he's lacking quads, right? He has no quads there at all. That was it for this improvement and review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want an account review like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want account improvements, join my Discord and submit a Google form request, because all the information is there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.